Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everyone, to Comic Book Women. Yeah, we have a really good show planned tonight. But before we get started, as always, thank you to our sponsors. We have Cover Price. There's a description or a code in the description so you can get 1 month of their unlimited membership for only 99 cents. And Bird City Comics, our sponsored retailers. This Friday, did you girls see the Tahani cover?
Yes.
Oh my God. Like,
Right.
hello, nurse.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like we started working with her, we messaged her, she's like, yeah, I can do it. But she's not like a person that just draws it. She like wanted to know all about the interiors. She wanted to talk with the creator. And then like, I kid you not, she's like, I'm almost done. I have to wait for the right light of day to finish the piece. So like she had to wait for the lighting in her studio to be correct so that she could finish the hair. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
isn't that kind of neat?
Yeah, like, I like that. That's awesome. That's nice.
Dedicated. How are you, Lucy?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
I feel
good.
like I haven't seen you in forever, so hi.
I know. Oh, well, you were in here on Friday. Well, both of you were in here on Friday. Both of you abandoned us.
Sorry. Sarah, how are you, other than being not here?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk about this topic. He's one of my I would say third favorite artist.
Just say
So
his number
Frizen?
one. Don't
So
say
Frizen, Scotty Young, Adam Hughes. Am I right?
Yes, yeah. You got it.
Do you know
He
mine?
knows me so well.
Oh, you like that couple that what is their name? The couple, the married couple. Am I right?
Yeah.
Dotson.
Yeah, that Terry and Rachel Dodson.
Who
Blanked
else?
for a second.
Let's see.
You like Scotty Young too, don't you?
No,
Jenny Frizen.
She doesn't collect Jenny Frizen that much, do you?
I love Jenny Frizen. That's one of the first ones that I started collecting.
I feel like I'm digging myself into a deeper hole.
Well,
so I'm
you
gonna
know,
stop
because
guessing.
you guys talk about it so much, I don't say it. But I love Jenny Frizen. I was just
we've
telling
elbowed you out of
Sarah.
our fan club because we talk about it so much. You're like, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yes.
Damn.
No, because I was telling Sarah, like, the only, like, I forgot to, when I went to the con, it was like, I forgot about everybody else because I only care about Jenny Frizen and, you know, like, so it was just.
Wait, so who are your top three?
Jenny Frizen for sure.
Okay.
Scotty Young, Dotson.
Okay, so it's close. That's three.
That's
Cho.
yeah.
Michael Cho.
No,
Frank Cho.
Frank Cho. That's right. Frank Cho.
He's in my top, but not my top three.
What about Middleton?
Middleton. He's also my top, but not my top three.
Ooh.
Well, we're learning something. Shout out to Nimesh, our other sponsor of the show. Nimesh, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just hit 6K on Instagram.
Yeah.
Which I was like,
Congratulations. Right?
kind of nuts. I think it was from that one Jurassic Park reel that everybody went nuts over. I don't think it's, but I'll take it. It's fine. All right. So guys, tonight we are going to be covering artist Adam Hughes. All of you out there have already heard of him. You guys already know his work, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper. I'm going to be putting up later in the show some polls so that you guys can participate. But yeah, let's just jump right in. All right. So Adam Hughes, I remember when I first saw his picture, this is not what I thought he would look like.
Same.
I pictured him like
That's what we were just talking about backstage.
Right? You think Adam Hughes like the sophisticated guy, like older is what I was kind of envisioning.
That's what I was just saying. Yes. You know, I was telling Sarah that I used to confusing. Who was it? Sarah.
Neil Adams.
Neil Adams. The way he looks only. Like the looks, I keep when I will hear Adam Hughes, I will think about Adam. Like the way he looks, you know, and then I kept, I don't know.
Yeah, but then you get this guy, you're like, oh, all right, he's like
he's
guy.
young. I kept thinking he was an older guy. It's a name. The name. I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh.
Lenny, yes, I will be at San Diego Comic-Con on Friday and Saturday. I don't plan on being there Sunday. So if you're there Friday or Saturday, I'll be walking around. I'm not going to be stagnant. I'm going to be moving around the con. So try to find
Brag.
Sarah, what about you? Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes. So, yeah, I didn't think like when I envisioned Adam Hughes, this was not the picture that I saw, but Adam Hughes, I love your work. You, my first introduction was a Catwoman number 51, and that just kicked off like everything. Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Black Widow, all the
You know
good.
his interview, Sarah, he said he wanted to draw Catwoman to make her cooler. He's like, she deserves to be more badass because some of the Catwoman
absolutely does. She's so, there's been so many iterations of her, and I just want her. I love Catwoman. She's one of my favorites. I just want her to be, you know, just do justice that she deserves. And I think the way Adam draws her is he does it right. So
I agree. Is Momoa really going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, or is Lord of Brooklyn just like busting my balls in the chat here? Is he actually going to be there? Does anybody know? Ooh, I want to get a picture, but I want him to like pick me up and hold me like a baby. Anyway, Jen, welcome. Hello. And what's your take on Adam Hughes? Why did you want to cover this?
Wonder Woman 184 is something that I've been hunting for a long time, but I don't want to pay over 24. So
good luck. I feel like all of his stuff is just going up.
I still have hope. There's still Digger's hope.
Yeah, Yee totally Digger shamed me the other day because I bought the Jenny Frison Spitfire cover and then he went and bought it. Or Starfire. What did I say?
Spitfire? You're right.
Oh, yeah.
It's Spitfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, and he was like showing it like he was digging through a box. He got it for $5. All right, Yee. Shots fired, my friend. All right, well, let's just jump right on in. Guys, there's over 40 of you hanging out with us tonight. Welcome into Comic Book Women. We are here every Tuesday, spotlighting a different artist, creator, writer, and in tonight's case, we are covering Adam Hughes. So a little bit about the creator insights. Name Adam Hughes. Jen, want to cover the credits?
Yeah, cover artist, interiors, colors, statue designer.
Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
Keep going? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So awards and nominations is the Eisner and the Inkpot. Medium is digital and traditional. Actually, he is very traditional, and then has worked out deals to keep some of the stuff that he scans to add stuff later too. Notable runs are Wonder Woman, Batgirl, Catwoman, Star Wars Legacy, and Watchmen.
Yeah, I like his traditional work. I've kind of stalked him a little bit, and you can kind of watch how he develops. He has very, I don't want to say thick lines, but when I think Adam Hughes, I do kind of think of like a thicker outline on the character itself, kind of similar to Lobos. Anyway, yeah. Sarah, want to cover the key traits?
Absolutely. So his key traits in art is a strong, elegant, stylized woman, realistic bodies and forms, an Art Nouveau influence, and a naturalistic style.
Another artist inspired by Art Nouveau. What's another one, Sarah?
Jenny Frison.
My girl.
Right?
Yeah. And shout out to our behind the scenes graphic designer, Britt. She includes a little palette on the bottom that you can kind of see to identify Adam's work. It's just kind of something that you see reoccurring in his stuff. Yes, Jen.
If you flick between this one and the last one, you can see those colors pop. Because in the background, all the comics.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Very nice. Well done. Okay, so let's dive right on. So the first slide, the first slide? Yeah, it is. Jen, tell us about it.
So this is Eagle number 6 from 1987. He did a pinup in it, and this is the pinup. I like that we showed this sometimes.
I feel like we've covered this. We have, right?
I don't think so.
I swear to you guys, we have covered this before because I remember it. I remember it so vividly, unless I was on a different show, but I think it was us. I think it was us covering this because I remember saying that could be
its own cover. You did 20 shows, then maybe.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, to be fair, we have covered so many Adam Hughes books on multiple shows when we do characters. It's possible. Didn't we do like a favorite artist one time for...
Maybe that's what it was.
Yes, and you know what? Sarah had some of his stuff too.
That's probably true. I mean, I always have that Catwoman one because I just love it to death.
I know. I think of you every time I see it. But for $3, like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why this isn't more expensive. Even if it is just an interior panel at the very end, that's such a beautiful piece of work. I don't know.
And it's kind of typical, like Adam Hughes. I always know that it's his covers too, because it's always has this like white outline you were talking about, like kind of like the thick outline of the person, and it's always that thick white outline. So I always kind of like when I'm looking for Hughes's books, that's kind of one thing that I'm looking for.
Real quick asterisk: there's over 600 comics that he has either done interiors for or.
And we're going to cover all of them, right, Jen?
We are 25. We're going to do 25 of the 600 plus. I mean, it's like 35 years. No more.
He doesn't look old enough. He looks like somebody that you see at like the bar bowling or
right.
This is 87.
You know
right?
what I mean? This is 87.
He what?
This is 1987. Then how?
97 or 87?
87.
87.
Yeah.
Well, that would make him like he has to be in his 50s then, right?
I would
I
think,
think so. Because did he say he started when he was 19?
Yeah, really young.
Yeah, maybe. Wow.
It
That's crazy.
is. So $3 raw, guys, if you're interested in getting the first interior done by Adam Hughes. That very last panel on the right is that. This is Eagle number 6 from 1987, apparently. Most common slab is an 8.5 for $25. The asterisk means that it's more than, it's not 6 months. Remember, Matt corrected me on this. 30 days?
90 days.
90
You know
days.
how I know? You know how I know? Because he kept John kept changing it on us. And finally, when I was like looking for my stuff, like I went down and then on the bottom on the website, it tells you what it means, which never pay attention because it's very tiny. So you will see it tells you what it means. And it's
What's
90
up,
days.
Bueller?
Hey.
Still chilling. He knows.
Yeah, nobody reads the fine print on websites or credit cards or anything.
Oh.
You just sign it.
Paul says he's 56. Did you say that already?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
No
he looks
way.
good for his age, though. I mean, you can't complain.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep on cruising. So, all right, this is where we're going to start doing a little bit debate in the chat. I'm going to pull up a poll for you guys. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I'm not in my office. So you guys will just have to guess in the chat.
Okay.
Jen, what do we have here?
So the first cover on the left is Amazing Heroes 154 from 81. And then an early cover is Legends of the Stargazer #1 from 1989. So off of these, do you do left or right?
You go left. You go left. That's a tough one too with that black cover. It's difficult to get in a high grade.
Can I just say like L?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right.
Was I supposed to make something and you guys didn't tell me? Damn it.
I said in the chat. I said in our
Read
chat.
my chats. Left.
We need the left and right side.
All right. So far, the chat is, you know what, Bruce? I would never.
Oh, sorry.
I would never. Sorry, me too. All right. We got left, left, right, right. So we are literally tied down the middle as to which one you guys would pick up. And the winner is really.
Is it a? I don't think it's a winner per se.
Yes, it is.
Look, most common slab is 163.
Yeah.
So that wins.
No.
But this isn't a fair depiction though, because like if you're looking at the raws, what are the grades? Very good and very fine. So I mean they're comparable, but you don't have any slabbed info. So the slab, actually, I remember looking at the slab for the one on the left was 164.
Where?
Doesn't matter, Lucy. Don't ask questions.
Let's agree. Just nod, and we'll move along.
All right, whatever. The chat on the side. Ooh, Comics with Bueller, you were right. Audie, you were right. T. Ravis, Comics. Right. Eric Hurd went left. All right. Keep cruising. What do we have here? Oh, I picked this one.
Yeah. So on
Mine
the
too.
left, it's Laura's pick of Comics Interview 150 from 1995. And on the right, it's Comic Artists #2 from August of 2002.
Okay, so the reason I picked the one on the left, it's hard to find for one. It's very, very difficult to find high condition, again, because of that black border. And I just think if you've ever seen the inside pages of this, it's pretty damn amazing. Okay. I didn't know you were going to put me up against this one on the right, though. So
I mean,
I'm going left. I'm going with my own pick.
I'm going with
Right.
Laura.
Left. Yeah, I'm going left on this one.
Boom.
Yeah.
Majority rules. Damn it. Majority does not rule. All right, we're looking at $50, but that was a bid that sold on June 22nd, $33.75. The one on the right, we have 55 and 102 with $12 from the UK. Huh.
But
So it's split, right? I think it's split, a tie.
It's comparable, but I don't know. It really depends on the conditions. You would go for
nice.
that,
You have one. Nice. You
Right?
have them.
Nice.
But which one's a little bit more rare out of those two?
One from 95.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
You would assume the older one's tougher to find in a high grade, and I don't think a lot of people know about this. So, the girls of Adam Hughes.
Sarah,
Yeah.
remember what's the one that we found that once that had She-Hulk on it? Was that the Adam Hughes one?
That had She-Hulk on it.
Remember the one that I was like, hey, this is a thing that people used to collect.
Oh, the comic reader?
Yeah.
Yeah, that had She-Hulk on it.
But was it the Adam Hughes She-Hulk?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
you're fine. No. Now I'm going to double check, but I don't think it was. But now I'm going to double check. And I'm going to be putting it on eBay for
I don't think rare does mean more in demand, but I always kind of think that rare tends to be more valuable.
Yeah.
Supply
Because
and
not
demand.
everybody has it.
I just really like the Infinity cover because it's Infinity. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that too.
She's surprised, not thyroid. She's surprised, like, wow, like you're opening your eyes,
Right? She's
Yeah.
like, I'm in a magazine? What?
She's my girl, Alonzo.
Let's keep going. All right, this was Lucy, I believe, yeah?
It is, and me.
Oh, and me. Shit, we're going up against each other, Lucy.
Boom,
Poo,
boom,
poo, poo,
boom.
poo, poo.
Right.
So the one on the left, my pick. I never seen this, and I was look at Jen. And I just love this. It's a
You mean
miniseries.
this
It's
one?
only four issues, and yes, Sarah, that one. And oh my goodness, I know I had my information for this one, and I can.
Voodoo number
What was
4. Voodoo number 4 from 1998.
98. Okay, yeah, I knew it was 90s, but I couldn't remember. And I love all the covers for this one. They're really awesome, but I just love this one. And I don't know. She just looks so sexy.
Well, the coloring's so cool too.
It is.
I'm actually going to go against my own vote here because I didn't know I was going up against you on this, Lucy. I would choose left if I had to choose between the two. You got Clayface Wonder Woman 160 from 2000 on the right. I don't know. I think the eyes are pretty. I just thought it was an interesting cover and it's affordable. It's like $10. So
they're both affordable. Yeah, they're both affordable. I seen the if you get the series, the mini series, it's only 4 issues. They're about around. I seen it around $30, and almost each issue it's like about $10 to $15. So I mean, it's not that bad, but I don't know. They're both. Obviously, I'm gonna go with my pick. But I really like that Wonder Woman.
I'm going with the left too. So let's see what we got here. So we got $6 on the left for a raw fairy. Wait, mine won. Damn it! The one time I went against my own. Okay, 9.8 going for $60 on the left, which that seems like a good deal. The Clayface Wonder Woman 9.8 is going for about $100. Why?
It's a nice cover.
I like them both.
But yeah, that's how much they have sold. So the ones that I have seen, they're selling for $10 to $15, unless somebody they take, an offer. Maybe that's why. Maybe they took an offer. That's why.
Copy got it right. I think he was the only one. No, wait, Lenny went right too. So Lenny and Copy, you guys had faith in me when I did it. Oh wait, so the Doom Space.
Yeah,
Nice.
you said right. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. This is one of those ones where this is going to be a hard pick, but I have my favorite.
Oh, the other one's mine on the right. It's mine.
It's Lucy and Sarah.
Sarah, why don't you take us on the lead? Go ahead.
I will. So this is, again, like you've probably heard this like a broken record, but I will go say it again and again. This is Fantastic Catwoman number 51. This came out in March of 2006. We have writer Will Pfeiffer and interior artist Pete Woods. And Laura, what does the number mean again?
Oh, that's the number from the show Lost.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming he's a fan of Lost.
He must be. I mean, it's such a good show. I was actually watching it last night, which is so weird. I fell asleep.
I've never seen it. I need to watch it.
It's really good.
Well, mine obviously right. And you know what? For my picks, it was extremely hard to pick a cover because I kept looking, and I was like, oh, I want this one. Oh, I want this one. Oh, never mind this one. Oh, I'm like, oh my God, it's too hard to pick two books. Really hard. And I knew Satana was the first one that I was like, yes, right away, that I wanted that one. And I almost picked two different Satanas, but I was like, no, I need to.
Was it 15 you were thinking? 15's really good.
15 too. I almost picked 15. There's a bunch of the Wonder Woman covers too. Like, it was really hard to pick only two covers because all of them are amazing. But this Satana, like, I love this cover. It's something that I do. I it's on my wish list, and it's a little, But this one, it was released in August of 2011, and is the volume 2 of Satana. And oh my God, it's just so beautiful.
It's the last issue too, so that makes it kind of nice. You got the last issue in that series. I think 15 is comparable if I had to pick between the two. Oh, Glenn, thank you so much.
Thank you. I haven't seen you in a while, Glenn. It's been a while.
You in? Aw, thank you.
Thank you, Glenn.
We appreciate that.
Hold on. Let me do the.
I think I have sound effects.
Wait, what? No, my applause. Was it?
That's good.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
I don't hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, mine's not working. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, this is a tough pick, but let's go ahead and vote. Jen, right?
Well,
Lucy?
Obviously.
Right. I'm going to go right too, Sarah. I love you. But like what Trish Forstner in the chat was saying, that Zatanna is iconic.
But Brit is Catwoman.
Brit picked left. Just
and then it looks like she's about to ready put in the show. Like it's just so sexy. Like both of them are really sexy, but something about Zatanna, like it's just.
Let's see what the market says. Oh, this is pretty close. Well,
it's pretty. You see, it wins on the Raw. Sarah, my one, it wins on the Raw, but Sarah wins on the 9 point. Well,
no, the 9.8 would be over 300 for the Zatanna.
9.8. Yeah. Never mind. Take it back, Sarah. You don't win.
But they are comparable. They're close.
Yeah.
I win in spirit.
Yeah, and they're really close. They're really close, and again, like it's hard, like, for me to, yeah.
Okay, can I add a little bit more to the right side? There's so much spec value with Zatanna. They got to do something with that character, and I feel like there's more room for that one to grow. Love you, Sarah. All right, but I think that's the one that I think will just keep going up.
Yeah,
I love you.
And they have to, it's just it's hard because they have to do it right. Like she has so much potential, and I just will hate that they will fuck it up. Like,
no, they'll do a good job. I mean, the DC's in good hands. We'll see. All right, so what do we have here, Jen?
So this is actually Brit's pick on the left. It's Catwoman 73. It's from 2007. She really liked the perspective of the background and falling through. And like she liked the hands, and she said that it's one of those that she rarely sees Catwoman look very cat-like, and this makes her look very cat-like. Mm-hmm. And then on the right, it's Sarah?
It's my pick. So this is Black Widow number 15. This is the final issue in this series. This came out in April of 2022. The writer was the wonderful, talented Kelly Thompson, and the interior artist was Elena Casagrande. I love, if you've seen this series, I love how he has drawn Black Widow, these covers. It's very like spy like. It reminds me of James Bond. I know it's kind of like, if you don't like blood, it's a little kind of like gory on this one, but I like that it's spelled out. The title is spelled out in blood, and so is the number. And then of course there's the classic AH exclamation point. That's his signature. If you see, he does it once in a while. Does not always do it on all of his covers. So
I'm trying to look for it on the Catwoman. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Is it hidden, or am I just? It's not.
It might be the barcode though. The barcode could have covered it.
He doesn't do it all the time. I've seen in the beginning he does more of. He actually does his full name. Like if you ever see some of his X-Men, it's usually Adam Hughes. And this is just kind of a new thing I think that he's been starting to do with the AH exclamation point. So that's another, determination to when you're hunting for his covers.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of people are going for the one on the left, but it's really, I'm debating on these two because I really like that the back, the blood, like it looks, that's pretty sick. I like it. But then I also like the left, like you can see her, like, I don't know, is she going kind of like down?
She's actually falling
going
down,
right?
Yeah.
And then it's just like the rain and everything, like next, I don't know.
Hi to the grandson, Lewis. Tell your grandson hi. We love him if he's watching. Hi, Lewis.
Hi.
All right, well, let's vote it.
I can't pick. Laura, you pick.
I'm going to go with the right. I remember actually covering this. God, we've been doing this show for a long time, ladies.
Like an
we
FOC?
covered this when it was on FOC. Yeah, do you remember that show, Jen?
Yep.
A long time ago, but I like that cover. I think that it's unique. And I don't know what kind of cats you have, Jen, but that's scary if your cat's coming at you like that. Yeah. I'm going to go right. Jen?
Let's see. Jen? Oh, she said left.
So left,
Yeah.
okay.
So, yeah. People were going... So, yeah. I don't know if there's a lot of people say left.
Did you vote? Was that a vote?
Yeah. Did we vote?
Well, we're sticky.
I couldn't vote.
Okay, again, this is kind of a tricky one because we don't have any slab stats for the left, but we do have a slab stat for the right, about $42, which seems like a steal because it's basically the cost of getting that thing slabbed. Yeah, Raw's going for $3. So the one on the right's very obtainable. I heard somebody in the chat saying they'd never seen that before. So go and grab one, dig around. You can still find these in back issue bins.
Right.
Yeah. Let me see. I can find the comment.
What's the comment?
One this one. He said
never.
Alondo said he'd never seen it before.
It is on an upward trend, though. I think as Adam Hughes gains popularity, these type of I just don't see how you can go wrong with a $3 investment. And it's a great storyline, like what Sarah was saying. So yeah, pick it up. Guys, really quickly before we move on, we're almost done, actually. We're about halfway. I don't know. Anyways, there's 65 of you in the house. Make sure you give the show a thumbs up. And if you're not already subbed to the channel, please do that now.
Okay, so I can see your beautiful face when you say that.
I'm all burnt.
I'm
glad you guys can't tell, but I'm super red. I went in the sun.
You can't tell.
Mm-mm.
Perfect. That's why I did green lights. I was like, that'll make the red look less red.
Smart.
Clever girl. All right. Moving on. So these are fantastic. I believe these are Jen picks.
Yeah. So Hissy Fit is from 2008. It's a little bit smaller than a comic book. It's Adam Hughes. What's it called? Jenny Friesen does it also, where they get their sketchbook for the
oh yes, yeah.
So his changes all the time, like the title. We'll see another one later in the show, but this is one of them. Again, Hissy Fit from 2008 on the left. On the right, it's Wonder Woman 184. My Ghost for cheap. I want to find this for 20 or under, and it's not going to happen. But now I want both. This is the one slide that I was like, both.
Yeah. All
I
right.
want both. It's hard. I really want Wonder Woman. That's also another one that is on my list. But then I never seen his of it, and I want it. It looks like very like bombshell like,
Yes.
and no, I want it. I never seen it before either.
These Swatika covers, though, I mean, those things. There's definitely a market for those.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Wonder Woman scene, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's on his little cap right there. It's interesting. That's an interesting cover. Yeah. Okay. Let's vote. Sarah?
I think I'm gonna go with the right because I've never seen it. I've never seen it on the
You've
wild.
never seen it?
I've never seen it. I've never
They're
seen
out
it
there
on people's walls.
I've seen it.
I've never seen it.
I've
So
seen it, but I can't afford it.
story of my life.
Wah.
All right, Lucy, what about you?
I was gonna say right.
Right,
But
for
then
Lucy?
But I want love too.
You're terrible at this game, Lucy.
Can I do both?
No.
No,
No, you have to pick one.
right?
Oh, I didn't pick on the last one because it was hard to pick one. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go right too. I think it's just interesting to me. But all right, let's take a look at the stats here. So we have the sketchbook on the left is going for about $69, but $25 from shipping from France. So you're looking at more like $95. One sold on June 16th for $45. On the right, we're looking at a raw for $45. You're trying to find this for under $100, Jen? Or under 20?
Find it for under 20.
Okay.
Funny.
I mean, maybe if it's one of those stores that hasn't gone through their shit in forever and they don't know, that's possible.
Well, it came out in 2002, and we're in 2023, so it's 20 years old. What I'm hoping that someone just like, nah, whatever, and puts it in a thing, and then I'm like,
unfortunately, I think it's one of those covers that will catch people's eyes.
Yeah.
It's not one that you skip over. You know, like you see this, you're like, oh shit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
damn.
All right, let's keep moving.
Right.
What is this? Who chose these?
So the rest of these are hodgepodges of stuff that like try to pull a variety of Adam Hughes stuff. So Britt helped me because I needed help. It was a lot of stuff. But Serenity from 2008 on the left, and Uncharted, it's the variant on the right from 2011. 2011?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he did a Serenity cover. That's something else. He did a pretty good job. Okay. Anyway, you guys continue.
I like the hands. I like Zoe and Wash's hands intertwined.
Oh.
Right on the shoulder. Like they're intertwined.
Zoe
Nice.
looks good.
Yeah.
I think he captured her character pretty well. I'm not sure about the other one.
Huh.
Walsh, is that his name?
Trash, right? Trash.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go left also. It's running. How do you not?
It's Firefly, guys. I mean, come on, that's so much better than Uncharted sucked.
Excuse me, I love the
Stupid
game.
movie. It was so
I
bad.
don't.
But, okay, wait, but yeah, the game. Laura,
I
we need
love the game.
I don't know. I've never played the game.
Sam played all the games, so I watched him play all of them, and I really, really like it. I have never watched the other one, but I do like that actor. I don't know his name, the one with the alien one. I like that.
Oh,
show.
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go with the right because I like Uncharted.
All right, we got left,
No.
right, Sarah.
I'm going with left because I think with all the Serenity nerds, and you're right. I think I can't remember her name in the middle, but I think
Zoe.
Zoe. I think it's weird that Nathan Fillion and Alan, like I know that's Alan Tudyk, but Nathan Fillion's face kind of looks weird. But
It does. That's the only one he didn't nail, but I don't care because I love Firefly. Lords of the Long Box in the house. Hopefully you guys came directly from their show. He was saying covers are dope, but at some point his internal pages were uninspired. He probably got too busy to like doing all these other things. Tivo was saying he wonders how many people have forged his signature. It's such an easy like. I'm like, I never thought of that ever. Okay, so let's see here. We are looking at $2 for the Serenity and most common raw $1,000 for the Uncharted.
Wow. No way. Why? Is it
Yeah.
because super
this
low
low?
print?
yeah,
Maybe, yeah, it must be. I mean, a 9.8 over 90 days ago went for a little over $1,000. Must mean that there's none out there right now.
That's crazy.
Whew. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, we were talking about that before the show. Lords of Lombox, that Nathan Fillion is going to play Guy Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
Little print run. Thank you. Daniel.
Super hard to find. All I see is that annoying actor. Who is that actor?
What do you mean?
One?
From Uncharted.
Tom, the guy who played.
No, I didn't mind him. What was the other one? I don't know.
Okay.
Let's keep going. All right, next up. Ooh, I have a button for this one. Do some sexy covers. What do you guys think? Get some sexiness in the house because Adam Hughes knows how to draw a woman correctly with some hips and ass and boobs. So, all right, what do we got here, Jen?
So you have Hero Comics from 2011. It was to benefit the Hero Initiative. And on the right is Barbed Wire #1 from 2015.
Left. Lucy's like, no, hands down left. All right. Sarah?
I'm going with the left. Even though I like that barbed wire cover, I'm definitely going with the left.
Doesn't the left kind of have like Tula Lote vibes to it?
Yes.
I can see that.
And some of the coloring, I guess.
It's a little wet t-shirt contest too, kind of.
I know. If you could have shown a little bit of nip, this thing would have gone crazy.
Right?
You know it would have. If there was a little bit of nipple showing there, it would have just been like,
We do have a slide that I think is borderline
inappropriate.
Oh, maybe later.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, China's goes left, right, left, right, left, right.
I'm going right because I just like the cover better. I don't have any other reasoning behind that.
I wish we could zoom in because some of the detail is ridiculous. That and it's hard to see when you're this far away from it, but
Says
he does
Fugly.
such a good job.
It says Coyote Fugly on the background. Coyote
Does
Ugly.
that?
Yeah, see on the left. And she has hips. She's just wearing hips.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I love that movie, Coyote Ugly. I was obsessed with that. I'm like, I want to work at a bar when I watched it as a teenager. I want to dance on top of a bar.
I've never been to a bar like that where they're dancing on the no, not like.
And I was a teenager when that movie came out, right? And I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. And then I remember we went to Vegas and there was a bar and they had girls it was the Coyote Ugly bar, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to work there. Yeah, my mom was like, that's location. Yeah, she was just
definitely Hollywood. Big Remo, the gun could definitely fit like that. She just has to make sure it's really shoved in there. All right. And Adam Hughes in neon's pretty fantastic. I think that's a cool way to sign. So I'm going right.
That's cool.
And let's see. Dang, I was right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jen and I were both right. $9 or $10, I should say, for the one on the left. If that's one that caught your eye, it's obtainable back from 2009. And the one on the right. So a $9 for a very fine, $11 for a raw, or a 9.8 going for 80. Seems reasonable.
Very affordable, so that's good.
Yeah, and I had never seen either of these, Jen. So good job on finding it.
I seen the one on the right. I never seen the one on the left.
Yeah, I like both of them. I dig them. All right. Ooh, Star Wars fans, we got something for you too.
So Star Wars Boba Fett Overkill from 2005 or Star Wars Purge from 2007. 2005.
I'm gonna go with the left on this one since I used to own that one and I sold it.
How much?
I'm gonna go with the right.
I can't remember how much. No.
Why? The coloring?
Well, Leia, is that Leia?
Yeah.
Oh, she did.
She did.
No hand, too.
He killed his daughter? What the hell?
Like, look, Ma. No. Oh, she's like, look, Pa, no hand.
With the color, I do actually. If I had my way, I would say both because I like the Boba Fett one. The coloring is just fantastic, and the one on the right too. But I'm still gonna go with the right.
Right for Sarah. Lucy.
Left.
Left. Jen.
She
Left.
said left.
I'm going right. So Sarah and I are on the right. All right, let's see here. $15. Oh, we barely won. I'll take it though. $15 raw for the one on the left. We're looking at $20 raw for the one on the right. Yeah, those are both extremely obtainable
most
still.
Most common raw is 18, and most common raw is 16. So it's kind of like
an upward trend, though.
The other one too, not as much, but it's also too.
Mine's on a higher upward trend.
It's a tie.
So
No.
there.
It's a tie.
Fine.
It's a tie.
We'll call this one a tie.
Like kissing your
15 to
sister.
$20. Huh?
Get it? It's casually kissing your sister. Get it? Because
You see, look.
Luke.
Who is it? Who is it?
Lenny saying no, that is not Luke. Just give. Who that?
Oh,
I don't know because I haven't read this, so.
Who's this?
Yeah, I haven't read it either. I don't have it. I've seen it, but they want more than what it is going for. And so I'm always like,
looks like it has short hair. So
I don't know.
Who's that?
I don't remember Leia ever losing her hand, so I need to get back in my Star Wars groove and start watching and reading more of these things.
I've been watching Rebels today.
You have to finish Rebels before the new Ahsoka comes out, right? You have to.
I know. I'm revisiting.
All right, moving on. Oh, this is another good pairing, but I already know what the chat's gonna say. But yeah, go ahead, Jen.
Oh, this is a tough
so
one.
you JSA classified from 2005 on the left, and on the right, it's the Rocketeer special that came out recently. It's the Virgin 1 in 10.
It's the left all day on this, guys.
But I really like that bombshell look. But yeah.
I think he was great. I think putting Hughes on the Rocketeer was a good pairing. What? What were you saying?
One of the things that Britt noticed that she liked was it's rare to see, like, when in comics, when guys hold females, it always seems very like, what is like super effortless. And it doesn't make the women seem and it looks like he's really holding her.
Yeah,
Like,
the little
really
lean back. The little leaning back, right? That is right.
You have to carry me to the bed sometimes, Jen. Yeah, well, carry me to bed, and he'll be walking, and after a few minutes, he's like, "Just so you know, if we were ever in a deserted island or wherever," he's like, "we would die." I'm like, "Thanks, babe." And he's like huffing and puffing by the time we get there. It's never like an effortless thing to carry somebody across the house.
Yeah. I have to go with the left. That cape, like the hair, like the way it's just flowing, that she's on air, like those legs, girl.
Mm-hmm. Look at that muscular legs. Like,
I also like that. I don't know if it's gonna sound weird, but
her boobs.
Yes, that she's kind of leaned back and they're not all pushed front, that they kind of like fall a little bit to the side.
Take notes, guys. This is a female panel here. That is how breasts fall. They don't just like stay at attention. They
right?
relax.
You can see, like,
Well, if they're real, they do.
That's true.
That is true.
Okay.
You're very, very
now you know,
right.
guys, if they're not real, they stay in place.
Don't fall to the back.
Let's see. Yes, Adam Hughes does take photos of people. I think a lot do. That Warren Liu cover, he used a model.
Oh,
and
it's Cochina. Like, no, it's just reality. Come on.
Well, there you go. If you're looking at the stats, I'm actually surprised how fast the Rocketeer is kind of gaining. I think that will simmer down here eventually, especially with how they ship. They ship so horribly. Ugh.
Really?
Anyway, the one on the right, the raw. Yeah, I got my book. I ordered from them the online exclusive, and they didn't even put a board with the book. They put the book in like a flimsy little bag and then put it in a box.
You would think you will think, because they work in comics, that like it's like the way you expect to get your comics, you will deliver your comics.
Oh yeah, mine had spine ticks all over it. It was a mess.
Can you send it to Red Hood?
No, they were color breaking. And so I did message them and they sent me another one. Same problem. There were just spine ticks all over it. And I'm like, dude, if you guys would just put them in boards, like put a board in there and you'll be fine. But that's a whole nother show. $40 for the one on the left, 35 for the one on the right. A 9.8 is going for 132 for the JSA classified, and we don't have any stats yet for the Rocketeer, but I'm sure we will soon. Physics of boobs.
So we're almost. We have 2 slides. The last slide is that border. So if you have little kids, I mean, I guess it's okay. It's not like
we're after hours now, aren't we?
Wait, is UPS is going on a strike? I know that USPS changed their priority shipping, so now it's going to take longer.
No, UPS also is they're about to strike. Are they in strike? Because I thought they're about to strike.
No way. Why? Also, what better?
So USPS is not doing first class shipping anymore. They're now calling it some dumb name, I forget. But essentially, it's the same price, but it's just going to take longer. It's going to be ground. So instead of like 1 to 5 days, it's going to be like 2 to 10.
Oh, wow.
So be aware of that, guys. If you're ordering from basically anybody that uses USPS, there's going to be a delay there. But I didn't know about the UPS.
Wow. So that's the reason, probably.
What?
Holy crap.
No, USPS and UPS are different.
No. That's why probably it's going to take longer because UP. Well, not a lot of people ships UP in. Well, I don't know.
Friday. We'll talk about it on Friday.
Yeah, we'll get into it then.
Yes.
All right, let's keep moving. Ooh,
81 people watching, by the way.
81 people. Welcome into Comic Book Women. Make sure you guys are giving the show a thumbs up if you haven't already. And please subscribe to the channel. We have a different show every day of the week. So it's nice to have stuff to keep you guys entertained. This one I feel like is just going to be an easy pick, but maybe I'm wrong. Jen?
So this is Sally Forth, number 8 from 1995 on the left. And then on the right, it's Supergirl, Legion of Superheroes. I think, did you guys cover this when you guys do the Supergirl episode?
Okay.
We did. This is Ellie's favorite.
It is.
This is 1 in 10. You guys.
Ellie's wanted this cover, and I'm like, honey, no, not going to happen.
Which one? Legion Supergirl?
Yeah. Ellie, guys, is my teenage daughter that came on one of the shows, and this was her pick for Supergirl because she was obsessed with the show. And I think everybody is saying, actually, no, Still Chillin' went left, and They Call Me Bruce went left, and Astro Wizard went left.
Have you ever seen any Sally Forths in person?
I have not, no.
We were at this like what is it called? The antiquarian? Yeah. We're at an antiquarian book show, and it was an oversized Sally Forth, an earlier edition, not 95. And he wanted like $95. And I was like, I'm like, Britt, look at this. But then I was showing her like the inside. It is amazing. But I couldn't do, not $95. I couldn't do it. But yeah, Sally Forth.
Am I kicking yourself? All right, Audie. Yeah, I'll just drop. Let's see. $679 for a near mint. And I actually feel like that's actually not even accurate anymore. I feel like it's gone past that already. I might be wrong. You talk about the stats for a second. I want to look this up.
So on the left-hand side, it looks like a 9.0 over 90 days ago sold for $153, which that's a pretty good price, I think, for 9.0. And then a VF sold for $294. And then can anyone see the 368? What grade that is? Is it 9.4?
I see
9.6.
9.6.
Oh, 9.6, okay. But then
go ahead.
What?
Oh, I was gonna say there's an Italian version of Legion of Superheroes for $150. That's on eBay right now. But it's hard to find a raw.
A graduation gift?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe her aunties will chip in and get her that as a graduation gift. You know, I'll be like, Aunt Sarah, Lucy, Jen, Ellie's graduating.
Sorry, my internet's messing up.
Yeah, whatever.
Just kidding. See, well, I'll get her a Mexican one.
There you go.
Somebody has to be doing a foil of this soon too. You know, like everybody's redoing all the DC covers as foil. Like there has to be a foil coming out of this cover.
Lazy asses.
I mean, there has to be. Huh?
Before we go to the next slide, it's very important. I'm going to explain this right now.
Yeah.
What you see is part of the pant she is wearing, but it's just really hard to see that pant. It is not something else.
Oh, I see what we're gonna do here.
If you see it, you're gonna go, is that? And you're like, no. I'm letting you know. It's like the underwear pant she's wearing. It's nothing else.
Wait,
We're
say it
not
one more
in
time.
What?
You were saying? All right, let's see if Jen was telling the truth.
Oh. Hey. Hello, nurse.
It's the
Yeah.
pant. It's the pant. It's the panty.
It's the panty, yes, but I mean,
I was gonna say something horrible.
no, don't say it. I don't want to get like, banned from YouTube
Okay.
forever. All right, Jen,
So-
what's on the left?
On the left, you have Penthouse comic, number 2 from 1994.
Okay.
And then on the right, it's one of those things that Adam Hughes put out. It's from 2004. Oh, shoot. It's smaller than a comic, and he self-published it. So this is something that he printed and gave out.
Okay.
Do you want to know which one Britt liked?
Huh? Which one? Left. I like that one too. I'm with Brit.
I'm gonna go with the right, just because I bet you it's a lot more rare than the left.
It
Wait,
says a
you
brand you
think
can
something-
trust.
Plus, I like
That was put out by a publisher is more rare than one was put out by the artist.
No, I think the opposite.
The artist.
You would think the artist would have to pay for it, so it would be a smaller print run, whereas the
That's
publisher
right.
gets wholesale deals. It says a brand you can trust, more junk from the trunk of Ace Kitty artist Adam Hughes.
That
Sold.
is so funny.
I'm going with the right.
Okay, I'm going to go with right. Sorry, Brit.
Change your opinion. Perfect. All right, so let's see here.
Wait, it was right. She liked right, not left. That's right.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Oh, well, that makes
Right.
more sense
Okay,
because we're
yes,
looking at
yes.
$63 for the Adam Hughes sketchbook from 2004. I think that's a steal because I think that the print run on that would probably be less.
right.
Yeah.
And then the one on the
That is so
left, $21 raw. So yeah.
But whoever got this in April for 63, good on you, because when you go on eBay, they are not. This is not what you're seeing currently.
Oh, wow.
Shit, now I gotta look it up. What are we seeing currently?
Well,
Expensive.
I didn't take a picture of that. I probably should have taken a
No,
picture of that.
Does
but-
I'm
that
looking it
now?
up.
Do they actually have comics on the inside, or is this just like
Well, on the
penthouse?
right hand side, it's the sketch thing that we were talking about earlier. Remember the other one that we saw? The
Oh,
SFA,
okay, yes,
the
yes.
sketch thing for the cons. This is what he did for
There's one guys on eBay, but it's like $90, but it looks like sticky.
Oh, gross.
It looks like there's like water stains
Oh,
or
it definitely
moisture
looks-
damage.
It definitely looks like something happened.
They're all gonna run to eBay and see what we're talking about, but it's $89. Buy it now plus $4.50 shipping.
I like how we're all kind of like crawling back, like, nah.
Oh, and the interior is beautiful though. Oh my gosh.
On
Some of the sketches on
brand,
the-
Chris? The one on the right?
Yeah. So if you go onto eBay, you can see the interiors on it. I'm on eBay right now.
If you can get any of his sketchbooks for a good price, hearing other artists talk about Adam Hughes and how his sketchbooks give them inspiration. Like I've never seen any of his sketchbooks. I don't see a lot of artist sketchbooks outside of at the cons at their table. But if I see them, like,
Yeah.
I just mean like it looks like there was water damage. You guys are all cochina.
you didn't mean
Yeah.
water damage.
Yes, I did. You guys, you guys are making me feel like dirty, and I did not mean it.
Oh, my.
Get your minds out of the gutter. You guys are ruining my purity.
Oh, yes.
What, Lucy?
Exactly that one. You have the, out of all of us, you have the dirtiest mind.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true, but I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, one more slide.
yes. What's this?
So this is upcoming, and I have a question for you. So
Okay,
on the
sorry.
left, I was alerted to this by Comic Perspective, and then I went on the Kickstarter. Okay, so July 12th, this Trigger Girl 6 Justice has multiple covers, but Adam Hughes does have a cover, which is what we're showing you right here. So
Okay.
if you like this cover, or you like Adam Hughes, July 12th cover. Now, coming out soon, August 16th, is just a normal non-ratio variant. What's her name? She was a clone, and now she's Sarah.
She was a clone, and now she's
She's me.
Madam.
no idea.
Jean Grey's like
Goblin Queen.
Daughter?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
Goblin
you.
Queen. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Okay. So Adam Hughes, you got that coming out in August. But now on the right-hand side, this is a question I have for the chat, the live chat, and also if you're watching this in the rewind, comment down below.
Okay.
Some stores, Gmart, have initials. And an initials means you can pre-order a comic and they give you a big discount of like 35%. But sometimes when you see this, when you see, oh, it's on initials, there's no image, it's Adam Hughes. Do I, 1, wait to FOC or pass? Do I, 2, get 1 at a discount of 35%? Or do I gamble and do 5? Because it's Adam Hughes. He's hardly a miss. And this Werewolf by Night, when you read the solicits on Previews World, it's going to have Elsa Bloodstone. So most likely, it'll be Elsa Bloodstone.
You buy him.
Yeah,
You
I buy
do.
multiples.
So Britt
Yeah.
said she would get 1. You're
I'll
saying
get
you
few of them.
You have to at least get one to
Multiple.
support the one that you bought. Like if you could just buy one, sell one type deal.
Yeah.
you get 2,
Take
but
the risk.
without seeing it. And there's times, shoot, I did this once before where I did it initials. I bought 5, not of Adam Hughes. There's another artist I liked a lot. And then when I got the image, I was like, oh, it's poop.
What was it? I want to know. I don't think there's a lot of risk here, especially if you're getting it at that large of a discount. I mean, buy them. Worst case scenario, you have 5 Adam Hughes covers, but I think the title's strong enough. You have to kind of weigh in the title.
Do you think he'll do Elsa on the cover, or do you think?
I mean, you would think that if you had Adam Hughes and you were smart enough to go, okay, I got this killer artist, I'm going to put him on a female because it's his strength. I mean, that seems like the obvious choice. But yeah, I would just buy him up. I don't see the point.
Wait,
debating
Snake says, are you expecting a peachy cover of that issue? What does that mean?
A peachy, like an ass cover?
Oh,
Remember the one where she's like bending over in those pants?
Oh,
The pants.
You would do that?
with the whale tail.
That's
With the
right.
arms going.
Yeah. I mean, I think he could. Yeah,
I
why
think
not?
You should do it. At least buy 3. And
Mm.
then that way you're like, you're not buying 5, but you bought 3.
Or do you think it's going to be over ordered because it's Adam Hughes and it's
But
a
not
possible
every
Elsa Bloodstone?
time. No,
I think the 87 people that are watching right now will most likely buy it. But I don't know if everybody's paying attention. I don't know if everybody goes on to Previews World.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to take the risk. But again, I think if you trust in the artist and you trust in the title, it just seems like.
Yeah.
Or they're
Just
not.
do it.
They're not fans of Adam Hughes too. I mean, that's another thing is, people like what they want. They buy what they like.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I have not seen an Adam Hughes cover that I don't like. So
Mm-hmm.
There's a cover that Britt really liked. And then when she focused in on the feet, she was like, oh, damn it. And I was like, what? I'll add it. And she's like, no, here, I'll show you. Okay.
By Adam?
Maybe we'll do a part 2.
on feet.
Because there are so many covers.
On feet. Yes, we're going to do a whole show on feet. With a lot of new followers.
But I don't.
He said, I don't think it'll be, hold on, Lucy, you go too fast. I don't think it'll be over ordered. I used this Marvel physical Marvel book when I put in my orders and saw nothing about this. Yeah. So see, that's why you got to watch Comic Book Women.
Well,
We give you guys.
So here's the thing. It hasn't, I was actually surprised that this didn't become an actual trend when the pandemic was happening. Because we kept hearing about shortages and delays and whatever. And so I thought more books would get allocated. And so this initial orders is really important for retailers to like lock in their stuff. So when things get allocated, if your store put in their heavy orders at initials, they're guaranteed those. FOC gets more like you might get bumped, right? So this Werewolf by Night is on initials currently, which will close at the end of this month for September. But it didn't happen. Like that didn't. When's the last time something got allocated?
That's my stepdad, by the way.
Who?
Oh,
Daryl Lilly.
Aw.
Aw.
hi, Daryl.
I'm missing a family dinner right now, so they're all messaging me.
Okay, where was I? Sorry.
Hi, Daryl. All right. Well, yeah, I think the consensus here, we all agree that take the gamble, buy a couple. You never know. Even if you only buy two so that you can sell one, keep one, or just keep both. I don't see a lot of risk there. And as you can tell from watching tonight, we are Adam Hughes fans.
Wait, so are you gonna do part 2?
Hell yeah, we're gonna do part 2.
To part 2, yeah. That'll be awesome if he can join us one day. If somebody sends this to him, be like,
He doesn't
oh my
respond
god,
on IG though.
awesome ladies. Maybe if they see him in one of the cons, you never know.
That's true. All right. So last but not least, we want to leave you with his socials. I think it's funny that so Daryl, if you're still watching, he calls my son Atom. He always has. He calls him Atom. He goes, Atom. So it's Atom Hughes on IG. If you're trying to follow him, that's how you'll know if you see the waffles with the orange. Not sure what the
I wonder what that means.
significance is there.
That's cute.
What?
Nice.
Like the little waffle pieces, the A and the H. Like that's adorable.
Oh, I didn't even see
Oh
that.
my gosh.
You just blew my mind right now. I'm like, what's so cute about a waffle, you crazy Wisconsin? But it's an AH.
Crazy Wisconsin.
Okay, that checks out. I didn't see it, Sarah.
I didn't either. Good, Sarah. Good job.
Oh wait,
Thank you.
who would you guys? I know I don't think he has commissions anymore. But who would you? Well, who hasn't he done yet that that you would want him to draw?
Has
He's
he
done
done
Emma-
Rogue?
Hmm?
Has he
Done
done
Rogue.
Rogue?
I don't know.
I don't think I've seen Rogue or Storm.
Thank
He's
you,
done
Audie.
Storm.
On Storm. I think
You can
I
get
did
a
see Storm.
super cheap book. It's an X-Men book. I can't remember the number, but she's on the cover. And like I didn't know I had bought it for like super cheap. But so yeah, she's done Storm and fantastic.
I think I did see Storm and I almost picked it. So never mind. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Storm or not. But yes.
Do you know what I wanted to do? Sabine Wren as an adult in the Ahsoka show that we saw the trailer for, which looked freaking awesome. I'm so wicked excited. Holding her helmet with either the Darksaber or a pistol. Like holding the helmet. Because it's very Rocketeer-ish. And
That would be a good pick.
And yeah.
Has he done Lady Death? Jenny Frizen just did that Lady Death cover that I'm dying to own, but
I want to say he has, maybe?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up afterwards.
I don't
Good
know.
question.
I have to look.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. That was it for us tonight. Hopefully, if you enjoyed it, there's almost 90 of you watching. Yes. Thank you, Audie. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed the show, please give it a thumbs up and sub the channel. We have multiple shows throughout the week. Is there a slide for that? Nope, there's not. So what's today? Tuesday is Comic Book Women. Wednesday, we have Team Nerd Herd going live. Thursday is Long Story Short with Yee and Joe and Longshort, Mr. Longshort. So with Ben, make sure you tune into that. They cover all the ghosts and bangers out there. And then Friday is our flagship show, Nearing Nirvana. And girls, are we doing an auction this Friday? Is that happening?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
Yes.
But I thought it was SDCC, or is that next week? Wait,
That's
when is
That's
next
next week, Jen. We talked about this.
You trying to get out of it, Jen? Are you trying to get out of the auction?
Again. It's up
No
to you,
comment.
girl.
No comment.
Her internet is acting up. I'm just kidding.
Well, I think we're going to do our second ever Comic Book Women auction this Friday. And if you were around for the first one, we did some killer deals for you guys. There was a lot of good stuff to be had. So make sure you tune in for that. And again, shout out to Cover Price, Bird City Comics. Make sure you're following both on IG. And I think that's it. Girls, anything to add?
Be here Friday.
Be here Friday. And
Enjoy us. Watch us on the rewind. Thank you for coming in. And don't forget to like, subscribe, love, and share to all your comic loving pop culture friends and family. And check us out on Friday. We have some well, not always because we only did it once, but we have some amazing
we have
books.
a perfect record so far. 100% of our shows have had awesome stuff.
Right, we have some awesome stuff, amazing stuff. It's a good time. Please come on Friday, and otherwise check the rest of our content.
Amen to that. All right, have a good night, guys.